All right, guys. You already know. Special What's the Word podcast episode. We're back. Special news report with this guy, Mr. Woke himself.
What's poppin'?
And we here. Crazy shit happening in the world. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Nikolai.
What's good? What's poppin'?
What's up, Holiday?
Super duper fly, call me Nikolai's Holiday, and aka the Babushka Boy, aka the Water Barrier, aka
The Water Bearer.
your girl calls me by the day.
By the day. All right, so, Nick, in my house, you want to talk shit. We're checking out the new format. Supposed to be on 2 different screens today, but your shit is lagging. So we're on my camera today, hanging out in the house. You know what I'm saying? Let's smoke some reefer.
Smoke some weed.
What you been up to, Nick?
I've been trying to get my mind together. I'm trying to change little things in my life. I feel like big things is coming. So I got to readjust and shit. So, I'm focused on being creative. Make sure I'm maintaining my body. Make sure I'm focused on future wrestling events, future matches that I will be appearing next month. It's going to be big. 3 matches in the belt for this next month. So I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty excited for it.
That's what's up. Yeah. I saw recently you've been featured on VXS, and I saw that Thursday they'll be in California.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be in California. I wish I was there, but I gotta stay here and make the funds so I be able to go to Los Angeles.
Well, I was personally invited to the show as well, but I will not be attending. But for those of you who want to attend, I'm going to pull up the information. Nick, talk to the people for a second while I pull up the information.
Yo, pull up the information. Make sure y'all drinking your water. I'll always be saying that. Make sure you stay hydrated. If your mouth is dry, drink more water. Yo, if you feel sluggish, drink more water. If you feeling down, drink more water.
All right, so Willie Mack, Jimmy Lloyd, Alex Zane, Starboy Charlie, Kevin Blackwood,
Starboy Charlie,
Gabriel Sky,
that's the guy.
JTG, of Crime Time fame, Chris Bay,
Jordan
Oliver,
the homie,
will all be at VXS Thursday, September 30th, American Legion, 4725 Main Avenue, Baldwin Park, California. Doors open at 7 p.m. Fights begin at 8 p.m. It'll be on Fight.tv, if I'm correct. Right, Nick?
Yep.
Okay. So shout outs to our boy Ike Rodriguez, you know what I'm saying? Holding it down for VXS. Going up to Cali. Much love, Ike. So tell me about your experiences at VXS, Nick. What you been doing up there? Like how they got you, how they promote you out there?
They treating me well, I like that environment. The locker room is fucking dope. No egos. People are there to entertain the people. It's always a good time when I'm in that locker room. Right now, as far as my position, I'm just trying to make a name for myself. I'm just trying to kick the door a little. It's a little cracked, but I'm getting there to that stage I want to be in my career.
Who you wrestled out there at VXS? Sometimes you've been out there.
So the last match I had was Robert Martyr. Some might say it's my best match I have in my career. I faced MV Young, and I faced another up and comer who's out in the East Coast from the Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area. Jace Carr. And there's more to come. Hopefully, I get some tough competition. I like challenges. I always like challenges. I like to challenge myself.
You definitely are a competitive person.
Yes, I'm very competitive.
For those of you who don't know, you can find the podcast live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. We're not going to be using the IGTV format that we've been using for the last 2 seasons. We just started the second season. This is the new format. But the podcast will be later uploaded to anchor.fm/what's the word 7. And later will be available on Spotify. So You already know. Make sure you click down the icons on the bottom of the screen and check out the links. And link me on Instagram, Mel the Blind Fury, Third Eye Entertainment, or 2345 Studios. You know, if you want to link Nick, Nikolai_White.
Yeah, underscore Nicholi White. That's
Sorry.
NICHOLI White. On Twitter is NICHOLI White 777. Yeah. Yeah, get me on that.
Okay, so Nick, with all this shit going on in the world, I know you've been talking a lot about this shit on your motherfucking Instagram. The mandates.
The mandates.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it.
It's a fucking. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Actually.
Why?
I don't. We being forced to take shit. If not, we lose our jobs. Nobody finds that fucking insane at all.
That we being forced.
Nobody believes in national immunity. Nobody believes in that. Nobody believes in, like, you know.
So we're basically being told to choose between our livelihoods and what we put in our bodies.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
And you think that's unjust and unfair?
It's very unfair. Very, very unfair.
Now, I dare need that. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna ask you because you know that's a rather personal question. We don't like asking the personal questions if niggas is vaccinated or not.
Oh yeah.
So we really don't give a fuck.
We really don't care. We don't have to disclose that.
Yeah.
I don't think people should like know about fucking people's medical records. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
If I didn't tell you, I didn't tell you. Like, why you need to know? Why everybody needs to know? It's
funny how a lot of people are fighting back against the vaccine, though. The USPS fought back. The NYPD is refusing to take it. Part of the FDNY is having a problem. Like a lot of FDNY firefighters are fighting back. I spoke to an FDNY firefighter on Instagram recently. He told me he's refusing to take it, even though they're trying to make all the FDNY firefighters take it. The federal mandate, not the federal mandate, the bullshit mandate that our stupid Governor Kathy Hochul, who fucking took over by hook or crook because fucking Cuomo decided to harass women and touch women and shit.
Come on.
And be a perv. No Cuomo.
No Cuomo.
So now this idiot, Kathy Hochul, who I've never heard of, mind you. Never heard of this bitch one day in my life. Who is this bitch? Never heard of this bitch one day in my life. And now she's saying that all vaccines must be issued to anybody working with people in the health industry or they're going to deploy the National Guard. There's also a rumor of New York City becoming locked down by the end of the week. You hear about any of this shit, Nick?
I just heard this about today, actually. So it's kind of crazy. Also, we about to run out of money next month.
Apparently, that's what I heard, that our government.
So what the fuck? So to be honest, in this reality, it's fucking like a fucking TV show. It's a fucking reality show, and nobody sees, you know, the glitz and glam. This is all fucking movies.
It's all a gimmick. It's all a gimmick.
All movies for a political agenda that, you know, they don't give a fuck about us. Like what the fuck? Nobody understands. Nobody. Y'all gonna keep taking the shots, until y'all just Stockholm. Exactly.
They fall in love with your captors, the people that are out there harming you. Like, oh my God, they're the best.
They're gonna save us. There's no fucking hope for us. Well,
there is hope
for me, because I don't. None of this shit bothers me. Like none of this shit affects me. When during the pandemic, like when people was like, oh, everybody should like stay away from each other. We should not go outside. What happens to not going outside?
Me and Nick was hanging out.
What happened to not going outside? We was going outside every single fucking day, so that talking about this is a deadly virus. Like, don't go outside.
It didn't stop deliveries from coming into the city for drugs and other shit.
Now basketball players is forced to take the vaccine when they've been playing against each other. 10 people on the court sweating on each other.
Riddle me this, answer me that, right? How are people not allowed to dine indoors without a vaccine card, but are allowed to stuff themselves
in a fucking subway and buses?
And you know they ain't practicing social distancing because they're already severely.
Bro, that shit didn't exist either. During the pandemic, nobody said shit about people fucking being 6 feet away from each other when there was protests and all that shit.
And what's fucked up is that now,
not knowing that these bills is being passed for like mandates for vaccines and nobody fucking bats an eye, nothing. So this is great. This is nice.
nah, the fucked up shit is that the people, right? The people that were out there, on the front lines working and shit, now are being required.
Now, the people we was like to be brainwashed to be like, oh, they saving us, they doing this and that. Now they getting kicked to the curb because they don't want to take something they don't want to take.
My thing is, right, if the NYPD is refusing it, the FDNY, well, not all of the FDNY, but some of them, right? The USPS, they refused it, but then they just federally mandated them to redo it. The schools are resisting it. The people in the White House, the staff are not required to take it. The people who work for the pharmaceutical companies are not required to take it. So why are civilians being required to take it? That's my question. And
well, I don't like how like what we see on the media is portraying and being deadly. When I heard probably like I know like a few people who caught it twice.
Let me ask you a question.
They caught it. Wait. But like these people caught it twice, right? They caught COVID twice.
Yes.
Right. They took like antibodies.
Anybody we know?
Yeah. No, people like in like for example, I forgot his name. But he caught it twice, right? But he hasn't taken the vaccine yet because he felt like he had natural immunity.
Okay.
But
so that's
the
thing that's being talked about a lot. Natural immunity, herd immunity.
Yeah. But there's things like you can like strengthen your immune system and all that stuff, but people don't believe that.
Well, people don't eat right in this country.
Exactly.
Everything
and
is processed.
That's another thing why all these people they cover it up thinking it's COVID, but it's really like underlying like health issues that people got.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. Do you think that? Why do you think? Well, not why do you think, but I see the way that the vaccinated are kind of guilting the unvaccinated into thinking that the unvaccinated are responsible for the health of the vaccinated.
It's just another way to divide us. It's a distraction. I don't give a fuck if people think if me being unvaccinated is putting harm to people. It's a fear tactic.
Exactly, because I don't understand how am I responsible for the health of another. I don't know if that person made bad choices by putting poison in their bodies. I don't know how many drugs that person has done. I don't know if that person drank all their life and ate shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I, as a conscious adult now, I mean, I ate shit before, but now as a conscious adult, I make better choices of what I put in my body. You feel me?
I eat shit I eat like donuts and all that shit, but I don't know how to like keep it in moderation. Have some fruits and all that.
A lot of people don't drink fucking water.
People don't drink fucking water. Like I know people who don't drink water. Like all they do is drink soda.
Bro. I had a friend who my best friend from like childhood. He told me his excuse. He's like, yeah, I drink water when I drink soda, and when I drink juice, there's water in soda. I'm like, bro, that's not good for you. Water is the element of life. Your body's like 96% water.
Yeah.
You need to replenish that shit.
It's a reflection of us. Like we literally, our bodies are water. Like
your body literally can tell you what's wrong with it.
It's 70% water.
More than 70%. 96%.
96?
96. All the fluids in your body, including brain fluid, spinal fluid, blood, plasma, all consist of water. Any fluid in your body is water, basically.
And most of the plants we eat is from water. Regenerates water.
In other news, R. Kelly got sentenced. Well, he didn't get sentenced. He got convicted on 14 charges, which including kidnapping and all kind of shit. Like, this man should have been in jail, bro. I don't care. You got to separate the music from the man.
I see people like standing inside the courts, like the
crazy shit is right. We were talking about Stockholm syndrome earlier, right? Mm-hmm. People are still out there supporting this man. That's the crazy shit.
Here's my problem. I think people are too attached with what a celebrity is doing and what we put so much attachment to that one person that we don't even know. Like I had this problem like when I was younger, right? Say like you in the YouTube comments or whatever. And somebody said bad about an artist you like, and you go and attack them. No, he's the best. What the fuck? Like we have what is that mentality? He doesn't know who the fuck you are. You having this energy and this anger for something that you holding for somebody you don't even know. It's toxic. You look at it.
And on that note, this show, What's the Word podcast,
we should not look up to celebrities.
Is being brought to
politicians
you by Savage Queen Brands, 2345 Studios, Third Eye Entertainment.
We should not.
So Nick, on to other news.
Yeah.
Let's go on to more important news.
Okay.
We just hit 10,000. We just passed 10,000 on the Do Better remix. So congratulations to you and I. We'll be getting our plaque from Spotify soon. So that's
showed up that bitch right.
So that makes 4 plaques I'm gonna have. I have 3 already. I have 1 for Another Dollar, 1 for Getaway, and 1 for The Raid. So, and my new single Rebound, which I'm about to play, featuring a killer, it's doing well on the charts. Just hit over 1,000. It's doing very well. Just made a playlist, well, 2 playlists rather. Release Radar and some independent playlists and stuff. So I'm gonna play the joint real quick. For those of you who haven't heard it, this is Mel Gibson and a killer, Rebound.
I'm under a lot of stress. I'm just hoping for the best. Think about the things
What's the Word podcast? Here with Nick, Another Blind Fury. Find us on Twitter on the bottom. Find us on Twitch on the bottom. YouTube on the bottom. Facebook on the bottom.
Started out with bad luck, made some class ups, but the numbers ain't add up. Fell on my face, so I had to get back up. Money to the sky, so how we can stack up.
Shout out to a killer. Shout out to the whole Poly Prep. New Kids Movement.
And sure enough, things got rough. Pulled out a knife, and that bitch got snuffed.
Swayze just too icky. What up?
Went to the door, she begged me to stay. Hopped on a train, then a plane. I had to get away. I'm catching flights, not feelings. Spiritual healing, truth revealing. I think I'm dreaming, but the dreams have meaning, and things always happen for a reason. Open my eye when I lay my head, cause when I sleep, all I see are the demons.
Show your love, you already know. If you watching live, comment.
See how far my arms are stretched, it's like I'm holding on to Texas and I'm stuck in different sections. With the pictures of myself, but I can kick it, but I'm scared of all the situations, scared is messy. Scared of jumping when I'm never ready. Always expecting me what's unexpected. Always restless, the omnibus checkers for my extra lessons. How I'm different from the outsiders.
Once again, this is Mel Gibson featuring the killer, Rebound.
Well, that's the close when you're that fired. You say I'm higher than the burner race, always say. Well, half of them is from me killer beast, and the other half is from the psychological defeat. That's really where you need to be to honor the deceased. Prophetic thoughts run amok. I don't even like to kiss or to hug. Keep it distance, I need 6 feet thug and a 6-figure stub from the Lord up above. Where did we go wrong? And how can I move on? Lost love, I refound, ran away, but I was there to rebound, all alone, sitting on the Greyhound, get away, and move far to a new town. Gotta do what I gotta do now. Lost love, I refound.
Once again, it's Mel Gibson featuring the killer, Rebound. What's the Word podcast? Catch us on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Mel the Blind Fury. Follow him on Instagram, _Nikolai White. Holiday Inn in the building. Yeah. Move forward when you sound.
My boy, killer, the future, bro.
Mel Gibson and the killer. You already know. Rebound. What you think of that track, Nick?
Superb.
Superb. So did you catch wrestling this week?
No, I did not.
No highlights.
But I did actually.
Talk about
This weekend.
Talk about it.
GCW.
Talk about it. Talk about your life experience at GCW.
God,
we never have anybody on the show that
GCW was fucking fire.
We never have anybody on the show that covers live events. So this would be a first one.
Okay.
Tell me about your experience at GCW.
Okay, so bam, GCW first night. This was on a Friday.
Shout out to Brett Lauderdale, right? That's who runs GCW?
Yes.
Brett Lauderdale, if you're hearing this, we want to work for you.
Was popping.
I'm your man. This is your man's too. Holla at me.
Recognize talent. Stop playing with me.
So
Anyway,
talk to me about your experience.
But look, it was a banger ass show. The scramble matches were fucking. My boy Cole Raddick, I need to wrestle him, bro. Cole Raddick is the smooth in the ring. Smooth in the ring.
Nikolai, why want to holla at you?
Absolutely smooth in the ring.
He want to paint with you in that canvas.
Let's paint magic, baby. Let's do that. Let's get on the canvas. Let's Van Gogh on this shit like that. Anyway, yeah.
Who was on the show? What matches were on the show? Who opened the dark match? Talk to me about it. Talk to me about the whole card.
Everett Connors, I believe. Everett Connors versus somebody, I forgot. That was a great opening. It was like, it was the theme was emo night, so everybody was like dressed in emo and shit. Effie, he did his thing. Alley Cat was there. She did her thing.
Shout out to Effie and Alley Cat, man.
Yeah, word. Shout out. Effie is a dope. He has a great mind for wrestling too.
Shout out to you, Effie.
He was backstage shopping it up. I was just like, just listening to him, like how he just understands psychology. He understands psychology, man. Like pick his brain on psychology. That dude's he knows what he's doing. Yeah. Also, the second night was that was the big night. Everybody was there. Like people needed the main event was Homicide versus Minoru Suzuki.
Homicide, the 187, the notorious one, D.E. Razzo versus Minoru Suzuki. Like Homicide works the NWA Power. You know what I'm saying? I had my little share of training with Homicide for a summer and things like that. And he's a good man. You know what I'm saying? And Minoru Suzuki is one of my idols, and so is Homicide. So that was a great thing to see. Tell me about the match.
It was phenomenal. The crowd was in it. It was like electric. Like I felt it. Like I haven't felt something like that in wrestling in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel the nerves creeping. You get that tingling up your spine and shit. That's what I felt like. That shit was dope. Also, it was another scramble match that people was throwing money at the end of the match. It was this dude named Nick Wayne. Deranged was there.
Yeah, I saw that actually. Deranged. Shout outs to Deranged, man. I love that man.
Fucking Jimmy Lloyd, I believe, was in that match.
Jimmy Lloyd, shout outs to
Ninja Mac and Blue Star Boy was in that match too. And there's another guy. They fucking tore the house down. They tore the fucking house down. People were throwing money. Like that was fucking dope. Like that shit was a dope match. Yeah, it was an all around great weekend. It was a great weekend for wrestling. Also, happy birthday to Janai Kai too. She was over there.
Janai Kai, shout outs to you, girl. I watch you on Instagram. Shout outs to you, big fan. Love
also
happy
shout
birthday.
out to Yoya. He fucking killed it with AJ Gray. That shit was fucking fine. Yoya. I got to wrestle him too.
So speaking of wrestling, we're both on a show coming up on the 30th. You want to talk about it?
Oh no. We can't explain any details yet. No, not yet. I'm gonna announce it later on. We got it.
Well, I'll be there. But I don't know if
Queens. It's gonna be in Queens. It's EW. It's called fucking Crash something. Elite Crash.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up for me.
While I'm going to the thing, let's go to the Instagram. Let's see. WWX/EWE presents
Ultra Crash. Queens, New York, October 30th. I'm going one-on-one with Vincent Cade. This is going to be amazing. Matter of fact, I can say it.
I'll be out there.
Since I announced it, I guess I can.
All right.
Me and Vincent Cade is going one-on-one.
All right. So Nikolai White and Vincent Cade one-on-one. WWX/EWE presents Ultra Clash.
I'm telling you right now,
October 30th.
I'm going to have the best match of the night. I'm telling you that right now. There's no doubt about it.
And Mel the Blind Fury will be in attendance, hanging out.
Yeah.
Probably not wrestling, but yeah, I'll be hanging out, just checking out the shows and I'm just trying to get in touch with wrestling again. I was supposed to do a show in Camden for Alpha Omega Wrestling. I made my re-debut into the professional wrestling game last show. The triple duty. I replaced Dyson Bennett in a 3-on-3 with the Throne, and my debut with the Throne as part of the stable. Came out as the Godfather of the Throne. Teamed to Casey and Danny. Shout outs to them. Dan Riley, CEO Riley and Casey, my nephews. And we did our thing. We lost the 3-on-3, but then I came out and we won the battle royal and I earned the title shot and fought the champion, Rotten Ron Starr, who him and I have a history, and he's always been good to me, And but this was business, and I came for gold. I came to, win another title, and unfortunately, I came up short in my campaign. But I'll be back in the ring, and I want to throw it out there. All promoters taking open bookings, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Madison Square, you need somebody to draw heads, let's get it.
Yeah.
So, Nick,
yeah,
you went to GCW, you go to VXS. What's next?
What's next?
Who's next? Like
know.
Goldberg.
I don't know who's next.
Where are you going? Where you planning on going? Especially with all the bullshit that's happening in New York. I'm thinking about going down south.
Oh, we gotta travel.
Thinking about going down south because there's a lot of opportunity out there. Speaking of Florida, I was just out in Florida recently. I know you were out in Florida a little before I was.
Yeah.
I was out in Florida. I tried to link up with our friend Andre, but I couldn't. He was busy.
Andre,
he was busy working. What up, Andre? Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Andre.
I'm sorry I didn't get to link you in Florida, buddy. I love you. And I got to link with my father's side of the family because unfortunately my uncle passed away. But I met a whole bunch of my cousins, so like I wanted to shout them all out, like individually. Shout outs to Chivi, Banflay. Shout outs to Antonio, aka Puchungo. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Chichi. Shout outs to all my cousins. My cousin Joel. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all of them. Shout outs to my aunt. Rosenda, I love y'all. And I did a track with my cousin. His name is YG Soldier, and I'm gonna play it. I made the beat. It's a drill beat. No, it doesn't make drill beats, but yeah. And it's called Big Facts. And it comes out on, matter of fact, October 7th it comes out.
Yeah. Third eye shit. For me, Orlando. YG Soldier. TCG, where you at? Yeah, we turn to go. What up, though? Man, 4,000 burning car, nigga, you know we be at. Get it. Yo, big facts, double up when I get back. We ain't here for the chit chat. 4, 5, 6, head crack. Big stacks, big facts, double up when I get back. We ain't here for the chit chat. 4, 5, 6, head crack. Big stacks, no cap, we back. Hit to attack, impact, AK with the kickback, ass fat, big rack, shorty a freak, clip that, studio, hit tracks, Gibson, Mad Max, got the plug for the big packs, niggas say they outside, third eye on the rise, we in the lab, cooking the sauce, stirring the pot, my niggas hot, you niggas not on top, and we ain't gonna stop, Diddy Bop, Millie Rock, or any block, headshot, red dot, lead pop, slugs burn like a sweatshop, sleazy, bag your girl, easy, believe me, big facts,
yeah.
Double up
Mel
when I
Gibson
get back.
featuring YG Soldier, Big Facts.
4, 5, 6, head crack, big
Before it
stacks,
gets in Orlando.
big facts, double up when I get back. We ain't here for the chit chat. 4, 5, 6, head crack, big stacks. Big facts, double up when I get back. We ain't
Pop
here for the
smokers.
chit chat. 4, 5, 6, head crack, big stacks, big facts, double up when I get back. We ain't here for the chit chat. 4, 5, 6, head crack, big stacks.
Gang, we ain't here for no chit chat. We just outside getting racks. Pistol loaded, better get back. Full clip, 30 round. Niggas know I really get around. Catch you like we gon' put you down. All I ever wonder was a bigger house. Told my mama I'm gonna make you proud. I'm getting money by the
YG Soldier, what up?
Never like to keep my pistol down. Come and show me, you gon' hear sound. Bank account got 100,000. Niggas talking out they necks. Till we pullin' with them texts. Leave him bleeding out his neck. Mama crying all stress. A rage of fear ass necks. Getting money, no stress. Fuck this bitch in the Lex. She giving me neck, big flex.
Yeah.
Big flex, big.
That was me, my cousin,
That shit was
YG Soldier.
That shit was
Big
fire.
facts, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to you, Chivi. I love you, bro.
That shit was fire.
That's Nick woke, because we woke out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, YG Soldier, he's coming up from Orlando, East Orlando, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and his TCG crew. They doing things out there. You know, they doing it up. So Nick, where we going? What is your end goal? What's the end
We're
goal?
going to the moon, man. We're going to the moon. That's what
What's
I'm
the end
doing.
goal?
That's the
Japan,
end goal,
Mexico,
man. Mexico,
WWE?
everywhere. I want the whole world, bro. Fuck out of here. Nah, really, I'm just like focused on like getting better. You know, I'm trying to get my focus back. You know, that's what I'm really focused on. You know, trying to get my mind right. Actually, you know, I've been wilding. I've been wilding this summer. You know, this summer, I'm glad summer is over. I can actually calm down. You know, actually, you know, it's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be cold. People not gonna be around. I have my solitude. I love my solitude. I love my time alone. Gotta have time alone. You know, exactly.
Well, here's my thing. When
Yeah.
it's cold, niggas got to change the forecast. We got to turn snow into sun, rain into sun. Feel me? So
yeah.
you already know what time it is. Mellow Blind Fury, Holiday, aka Nikolai White. Find us on all social media. Holla.